this is really embarrassing to tell you, but every time I see the movie, I cry. It's, it's a sad story, but you know the story. But then it's okay. So here's something for you younger readers. My son, Larry Blume, Lawrence professionally, was the inspiration for Fudge. So you are looking at the grown-up Fudge. Grew up to...
Well, this doesn't work.
It does work. You have to turn it on, maybe.
I know how these things work.
Okay.
It wouldn't have worked for Fudge either.
You would have eaten it.
So I'm asking you guys, what do you
Here you
think?
go, Fudge.
Thank you.
What do you think it would be like to grow up and work with your mom or dad? And moms or dads, what do you think it would be like if your kid grew up and worked with you?
Would you still be speaking?
We are. And tell them something about how we work together.
Well, we always talked about doing Tiger Eyes together. When I was just getting out of high school and Judy wrote the book, I read it and it really resonated with me because I had been living in New Jersey, not in Atlantic City, and then we abruptly moved to Los Alamos, New Mexico. And so her journey in some way is similar to mine, and it always felt very close. And when I was just starting out as a teenager, I just said, I want to make this into a movie, but I didn't really know what that meant exactly. And we kind of always joked that someday we might do it. And
I think we were serious.
no, we were serious.
We always said if we got the opportunity to make a movie, Tiger Eyes would be the one, because it's cinematic in a way that many of my books, most of my books aren't. They're also internal, which doesn't mean they couldn't be a movie, but this one had the place, and it's so beautiful. The canyons and the caves and the pueblos. So we got the chance.
A long time went by, and then we met some people who, just one of those things just happened. The opportunity came along, kind of unexpected in a way. I was actually prepping another movie to shoot in New Mexico, oddly, and I'd been there scouting locations and finding a crew, and then that fell apart, as a lot of movies do. And a minute later, this happened, and I went back to New Mexico and said, okay, we got to scout different locations. And we were able to make the film. Go back to New Mexico, where I grew up. I've not been back to Los Alamos since I was a kid.
I hadn't been back to Los Alamos since the day I left, and it was not a happy time in my life when I lived there. So going back there, although we shot most of the movie not in Los Alamos, but in Santa Fe and Albuquerque. But going back there, I was scared. Like, what am I going to feel like going back to this place that I didn't feel good about? And it turned out that the people were lovely, and I went to an elementary school, and everyone was so warm and welcoming. And in fact, they read the book there in school, which I thought surely the book would be banned in Los Alamos, but no, they
were incredibly generous about it, and they pretty much let us shoot wherever we want, except the lab, Los Alamos National Labs, where they build nuclear weapons. Not so nice about letting us shoot there.